saying.
Hey,
It could be.
there we go.
There we
Yeah,
go.
we're back now.
I was about to say some bad
I
stuff.
probably
back.
fat-fingered the mute mic button,
Oh.
so
They muted the mic.
yeah, it's me. So let's do it again. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the table. How's everybody doing? Cool, good. Jamie, how are you doing?
Hey, what up?
Mike, how are you doing?
Very well.
James, how are you
Happy
doing?
to be here.
Kira, how are you doing?
Good.
Cool. It's been a month. Sorry. We had real life stuff going on, but we're back now. Should be back on the reg. Kira, you were just telling us about your...
Yes,
You said you were the problem.
Yeah, I was the problem. I had a septoplasty.
You weren't a problem. It's not a problem.
With bilateral terminate reductions. I had deviated septum, got it fixed. Yay! Wow.
Big fancy words.
Yeah.
So you should be able to breathe again soon.
Yes.
Can you smell colors?
Not yet. Pending. It's pending.
And that's the upgrade.
Yeah.
Definitely feel the breeze coming across the table here.
Hold on to my seat.
I'll admit I've been a little spoiled because I've had our other game to kind of scratch my D&D itch for the last, few weeks. So I'm sorry for that, y'all, and for you, Kira. Sorry, but
It's okay.
I will say though the other nice thing is we've gotten quite a few actually really kind comments on some of our past D&D campaigns, everything. I mean, Avernus, Icewind Dale, everything. And it means a lot. So thank you all for joining us and watching us. I'm glad you're enjoying it, and hope you, tell your friends. We're fun to hang out with.
Please
Yeah.
talk about it.
Anywho, a couple things to talk about real quick before we get into it, because I know we're starting a little late, so I won't want to be too long-winded. But right now, in terms of like other videos and other stuff right now, we've got a few things that we're working on. Obviously we had the X-Men 97 reaction that we did. We actually started another reaction set, but my time, editing time, has been diverted to another video that I'm making right now, which will probably take some time to complete. But once that's done, I'll be back to, doing kind of some other side stuff as well. Doing another WoW, World of Warcraft, guild video.
Good history of those videos.
Yeah. It's trying to take it up a few notches. Been learning like Blender and modeling and all that kind of stuff.
So Cinema 6D.
Cinema 6D, yeah. We also have the Spelljammer campaign coming up. I know you've been putting a lot of work into that, prepping for that.
I got the intro done, just minus a ship. Just one ship, but it's pretty much done. I got some animations for combat done. I got character portraits done, except for like 3 mortal versions. So we're getting real close. Actually, real close. Yeah.
Yeah. Any kind of guess on?
As long as I have to rely on a specific artist, I don't want to put times on it quite yet, until that artist is capable of providing me what I need.
The fact that you're looking in the camera and not at me actually made me feel better, because for a brief second, I was like, was I supposed to do something? I'm off the hook on this one. Well, listen here, artist who shall not be named, but who is probably watching and listening right now. Anywho, last thing we got here, Covington Comic-Con. It's right around the Kona, and it looks like this. Ooh, wow, splashy, cool. So it is August 23rd and 24th, which is a Friday, Saturday?
Friday, Saturday.
Saturday?
It's a 11 to 9 on Friday and 12 to 7 on Saturday.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It is in Covington, Tennessee.
Coming to Tennessee, near the
it's
square. You can get tickets at the door, or you can get them online.
On the internet. There's going to be some cool things there. There's cosplay contests, like there always is. Some cool guests. I know Scott Inns is going to be there, who does the voice for Shaggy and Scooby-Doo and Popeye and the Fred Flintstone and Bugs Bunny and kind of all that stuff.
Very cool.
And he's been doing that for years. Creek Wilson, he was in the new Haunted Mansion movie. He was the Mariner Ghost. And he voiced a bunch of different like Red Dead Redemption 2 characters. And then the last one I have just noted on here is Jeffrey Nodelman, who has a star on the Disney Animators Walk of Fame. and he was involved with doing like Doug and Batman and 101 Dalmatians, Looney Tunes, stuff like that. So there's going to be some cool guests there. Obviously, awesome booths to go check out with cool merch. You're going to have some 3D printed stuff.
Lots of printed stuff, like my dice rollers. I've got Wiggly Dragons. I've also am scrambling to paint as many minis as I can right now. Mimics, and I'm going to have a little army of Mind Flayers and just generic stuff. So, but I will have some done and some undone in case you want to do your own kind of stuff.
Kind of customize it. Awesome.
You should get one of those like QVC Lazy Susans, like on the motor, just like like a close-up cam. Like.
I bet Ming and Davis could make one.
Should maybe. They're good at that stuff, so could ask.
If y'all are watching. So anyways, that's all I have. Cool. So last thing we always do before we get started, so we want to do a little bit of a recap from last session. I know it's been a month, so there's probably a little bit of haze going on with the memory, but who wants to do the recap before we get started?
The consensus was I'm going to give it a shot. My notes are a little messy. I haven't had time to pare them down a little bit. So the team has mostly survived our attack with Thousand Teeth, the giant crocodile. Our guide, Sorav, has lost an arm. Our friendly Colt has mostly lost a leg. But we have healed him and he has gotten better. We have tried to scavenge as much matter from the croc as we can just for future use and make our way back to the lizard folks encampment where we have met with the queen, put in a good word for Sorav to not be prosecuted for having fought the croc as is a major cultural faux pas for them. A banquet was had for the completion of this task, and we all rested, only to find that the encampment is under attack. The team runs through the compound trying to find out what's going on, finding the queen under attack. And we have lost many guards through the encampment, and that's where we were.
Yeah. Who was attacking the queen, though?
Our trusted Oceanus that we found on the pirate ship.
That's even his real name.
I don't think Red and I know that.
It do be your own people.
We went to fight someone else.
y'all diverged paths. Which is going to be a fun little unique challenge for me today.
Ocean.
That was good. Thank you, sir.
Hopefully I covered it up.
You did.
It's his real name.
So you get the Skull of Inspiration.
Will that be available?
Available at your local Comic-Con.
Get your own inspiration. Yes. Skull of Inspiration.
And if you need a demo.
Wow, that roll.
Was that an at 20? Yes.
It was.
No. Well,
yeah, it was.
Yeah. Wow, yay! Holy shit.
It's not quite loaded dice, but it's lucky.
Great job. Good recap. And with that, let's jump into tonight's episode of Ghosts of Saltmarsh. So, picking right back up where we left off, we're going to start off a little hot tonight with an initiative roll from everybody.
At the gate.
Go quick, please. We get up in our enemy's face.
No whammies.
No, son of a bee.
It's not a great win.
It's not great either.
All right, Kugal.
Let's just watch what happens.
9. Aelin.
15.
All right. Red.
8.
8. And Cole.
5.
Yeah.
Start off hot. All right. Now
Getting them out of the way.
No being a hero immediately. Just gotta wait, right?
Just gotta wait.
Just gotta watch a couple people die, and then we'll get in there.
long as there's no bad guys left.
That's the only thing that matters. If we're all here and there are no more bad guys,
Like Patrick and SpongeBob, we saved the town, and it's on fire.
okay.
Yeah, he choked me.
Yeah,
And then I think you shocked me and him. If I'm not mistaken.
I don't think they were both consensual.
And he was in prison at the time.
So just to give a little bit of a reminder, just of what you are all looking at right now. So Red and Colt, as you have turned down this hallway towards the sound of this commotion, you've noticed a couple things. One, kind of a burning smell. Two, looking up kind of at the ceiling, there is some smoke that has started to gather up at the top of this hallway. Looking down the hallway, you see Eret, one of the more prominent lizard folk people engaged in combat, along with two of her allies against this Sahuagin, who was locked up in that prison cell. As you are looking down here and kind of seeing this interaction, you see the Sahuagin actually snap the neck of one of the lizard folk, leaving just Eret and one other ally there.
Did he get the little guy?
Well, no, there's another one. I just didn't put a token on there just to save some room.
Little guy's okay.
Yeah, that little guy's okay. I wanted to delineate between that. So the big one is Eret, and the little one is just unnamed guard.
Okay.
D or something.
Little D. Or big, yeah, little.
A little bit down the hallway, Aelin, you, Kuval, and Sarov have essentially followed a trail of dead bodies to the Queen's chambers, where it looked like all of her guard had been slain, some of them down the hallway actually being pinned to the wall itself, impaled, only to walk in and find Oceanus pinning the Queen, Queen Othakent, to a table with a dagger at her belly. And as you entered, his eyes, sort of snapped over to yours, and you could see kind of this snarl of frustration. And what is really just a moment feels like hours. You hear him say, "You're not supposed to be here." In common. And
Talking the whole time.
he looks back down to Queen Othakent and says, "No matter. Your reign ends tonight, my queen. The depths claim you now." And in that moment, you hear the Queen actually call out, "Protect my eggs! Protect the eggs!"
That gust of
And
wind.
kind of, you see her face kind of contort, as almost as though she's ready to just...
Not on my watch. Gust of wind. I'm trying to eat him off.
Okay. I'm going to go outside of initiative here and just say you're able to get this one action off. But then we're going to go back into initiative. So, explain...
He's surprised, right? He's surprised by me. I'm surprised
He
by
is a bit surprised, yes. Explain to me how you want this to play out.
So,
It's like anime rules. Cool conversation in 1.5 seconds.
it's a strong wind, 60 feet long, 10 feet wide, blast from you in a direction you choose for the spell's duration. So I'm literally just trying to get him as far removed from the queen as I possibly can without harming her. Since he's got the dagger up, then I feel like the dagger's gonna go right on with him. Oh, maybe that would be cool.
So with
You know,
how everybody is positioned here, what is your plan to do that, to cast that spell, and with him literally like pinning her to only affect him?
Well, it can just be to the side and like the walls, right? It'll be fine.
So I know that I only have so much I can do with miniatures, but she's on her back on the table. He is literally like on top of her with the knife kind of at the side of her belly, like right here.
Well, I feel like you don't want me to do Gust of Wind.
No,
That's fine.
I'm all for like the
I think
create.
He's subtly suggesting a multi-yeet as opposed to a single yeet.
I'm saying it's if you use this, there's a very low chance that he's going to be the only thing that's yeeted.
Multi.
Can I just go in the room then? Can I still do movement?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go up and try and like get in his like way and like I guess grab the hand. Yeah, no, I'm grabbing the hand with the dagger.
Okay.
And trying to like move it away, but while I grab him, I'm gonna do inflict wounds at a 2nd level.
Okay. You move her up to.
I'm gonna try and like position my body to like kind of block the queen as much as I can, like I'm protecting her.
Okay.
So
are
if she-
trying to like pull him off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and like moving his hand, like James, can I? Excuse me. Red.
Yeah, feel free to
Like if
just-
he's trying to, like I'm like pulling away and like trying to insert my body, like whoa.
Okay.
The waters claim you.
So I'll ask
I
you
was
this,
running. I was running in.
because like grabbing and grappling, and then using like a spell, inflict wounds, are both kind of separate actions. Which one do you want to have like priority? What's more important, casting the inflict wounds or trying to grab him?
Inflict wounds is physical touch. I have to touch them.
But it requires an attack roll. So my question is, between an attack roll and like a save, essentially a roll off. Yes.
Mhm.
I don't believe you. Somebody else in chat who's watching, tell me the music is too loud.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's really low and then it gets like
Wah, 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 wah.
it gets so loud we can't hear.
All
Okay.
right. Back.
So my question is, if you're
Inflict
trying
wounds.
to grab him,
Inflict
it's going to be a
I'm gonna
strength.
cast a spell.
Okay, inflict wounds. So make an attack roll.
A natural one. It would have been an 8 though.
Turns out the Queen's Killer was someone different all along. Right? Like you grabbed the wrong one.
Okay.
This is a character building moment.
Too soon.
Okay, you run into the room and, in a frenzy, go to grab at Oceanus's arm to try and cause enough pain to distract him, maybe to have him drop his weapon or get thrown off balance or something. And in doing so, the room has been thrown into such array during the struggle between Oceanus and the Queen that there is a small stool that has been tipped over, and your foot catches it, and you kind of go flying through the air a little bit, flying forward, and you do manage to catch yourself on the table where they both are. But in doing so, it does cause the dagger to kind of not completely stab in. It does go off course, but it does kind of cut the Queen a little bit. But his hand is kind of drawn, his dagger's not directly pointed at her anymore. And that is actually going to deal some damage to her. Let me roll that real quick.
Just a little queen damage.
Like paper cut.
Just a little tiny queen damage.
He's a little paper cut.
Probably
He's
got like
okay.
100 health. I mean, probably like 180 health.
She's really strong. She's old.
It's fine.
She's got a lady strength.
Okay, and you hear her kind of, but almost as though she was expecting like a death blow. But as of right now, she's fine. You have caught yourself and kind of got yourself back upright, and you are right there next to Oceanus. That is going to bring us to his turn, at which point he is going to attempt to stab back down at the queen again. But the queen actually manages to kind of roll out of the way as he stabs back down, as his dagger kind of hits the table. And he is actually going to follow up again. But this time he's going to look over at you, Aelin, right in his face. His dagger is kind of stuck down in the wood. So he actually lets go, and he's actually going to come across and just try and almost like close hand, backhand Aelin.
Oh.
That is a 19 plus 0, actually 19.
I should have rewatched last episode because I don't remember if I have aid cast on myself. Or, I mean, not aid. Maybe aid.
Blessing? Bless?
Excuse me.
Bane? Guidance?
Shield of
Shield of
Faith.
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 Oh, yeah, that one.
Because I'm missing a spell slot already, and I can't remember, so I'll pretend that I'm not, and maybe I would have not been hit, but we're gonna say that I'm just missing a spell slot for no reason.
Okay. So his fist makes direct contact just right with the side of your cheek for 5 bludgeoning damage. Kind of knocks you off kilter a little bit. But that's going to end his turn. And it actually brings us back to you. So we've got a little bit of a slobber knocker going on here.
I'm gonna try and cast Inflict Wounds again. This one I'm gonna try and cast at a 2nd level though, so let's just hope that this one turns out better than the last one. A 13. I'm rolling like not great.
Glitter gold is letting you down.
As you are reaching back around,
Or I'm sorry, it would have been a 12.
12, as you're reaching back around to follow up this attack,
A 20 on that.
he-
You gotta be fucking kidding.
he dodges out of the way and averts your grasp.
So he moved away, you said?
Well, he just dodged out of the way as you were trying to grab onto him.
I'm gonna try and get like in his face, like as close as I can. Like hit me, not the queen.
Hit
There's 5 feet, then I'm in that, like I'm
Yeah. I mean,
However
you're
close.
right there. I mean, you're in definitely some close quarters combat there.
okay.
End of turn.
End of turn.
All right, Kugal.
I want him to move somewhere. I'm going to come into the room closer to the corner of the table opposite him.
Are you staying away? Like, getting up on?
Not just away. I just want to be in the room. I would like to infest him
Whoa,
Ugh.
with an infestation. I'm going to my eyes are going to roll back.
gross.
My head's going to pop open. I'm going to unhinge my jaw.
Ugh.
Oh,
And I want a cloud of locusts.
You know about that?
No, that's cool though. I'm here for it.
Hey, we don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Valkyr does that. Valkyr gave you
He
that.
does right
ability?
now.
All right. What
Needs
happens?
a con save.
Con save. All right.
Yikes.
This man's a demon.
I believe that's going to fail. Let me see here.
13 is what I was.
You said it's a con save?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an 8.
Okay. So he gets a 1d6 plus I have to roll a d4 to see which direction he moves within 5 feet.
Oh,
He moves away. 1. That's 1 damage, but The D4 is going to determine which direction he's going to go, which is 3. He's going to move 5 feet east. He's trying to get away from the locust attack.
What's our north, south, east, west?
That's what I'm pulling up right now. I'm pulling up the layer map. Let's see. You said east,
Yes.
so that's actually going to move him towards that back wall.
You got him? Red's got him.
So he's. What
Yeah.
the hell's going on? It's fine.
So these locusts just pour out of your mouth, swarm around him. At first, he feels like he's able to kind of ignore them, but they just become too much. And although he does kind of let out a grunt, mostly he just moves kind of off to the side, almost trying to swat these things away. Is that concentration? Do they persist, or is that something like
Instant.
zzz? Okay, and then they kind of dissipate.
Yep.
Okay. End of turn. Anything else?
That'll be it for now.
Okay. That our next turn there is going to be Othakent, who is going to try and run. If you could help me, Red. She's going to try and run over, kind of behind Kugal, and she'll use the disengage action to get away without an attack of opportunity. Yeah. Beautiful. And that will end her turn. And that is going to bring us, we're going to actually jump over to our other encounter here. And first up is our Sahuagin friend, who is now going to pick up the weapon that this first lizard folk dropped, which was a spear, and will turn towards the other kind of smaller one, and is going to make an attack at it.
You got reach, I'm guessing? Spear?
Let's see. Reach is 5 feet.
Oh, you gotta be like,
That's Eric.
oh
He's
shit,
swinging towards this other one.
this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just going right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Damn, Eric's big as hell. You're bigger than this hooligan.
You swole.
I thought that was.
well, technically the Suigan would be bigger or the same size or bigger, but miniatures doing miniature things.
I was gonna kidney punch. That's good shit.
Yeah, I was getting ready to fight that guy.
Which is going to hit this thing. D6. Apologies, everybody. I'm shaking the rust off. Shaking the DM rust off.
You're fine, buddy.
Great.
Which is going to deal 9 points of damage to it as this Sahuagin just absolutely slashes across this thing's chest, at which point it's going to follow up again with another kind of impale attack, which is going to hit again for 8 damage and just impales this thing right in the gut. Pulls out the spear again, looks down the hallway and sees both of you heading that way, takes the spear and just lobs it straight down
Hey, Red.
straight down the hallway at whoever's closest, which right now is you.
It's not. I mean, we were like holding hands there, so it's kind of had some possible.
But it is going to whiz by your, like, just barely missed by the skin of your teeth.
Hey, you
and
dodged one.
You hear it just like stick into the wall back behind you with the force that it sounds like that thing should damn near shattered, but is just kind of sticking out of the wall. That's going to end its turn. The lizard folk it was attacking is absolutely mortal. But that's the end of his turn. So Red, that brings us to you.
Cool. I'm gonna throw a chaos bolt at our big green friend over there, who's not our friend. He sucks. And so that's gonna be 13 the chaos bolt.
That is not going to be enough, as he is able to move kind of out of the way as this bolt just streaks through.
I'm going to caddy over to Colt's right, kind of in the corner over here. I think I can. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just kind of over there, and I'm not hiding, but I'm definitely behind you. And then that's maybe the end of my turn.
My big brave boy. Okay. That is going to bring us to the smaller lizard folk.
Little D.
Little D. Who is going to try. He's got a club and is going to attempt to bash the Sahuagin twice here. Where's our... the first one's going to hit. The second one's going to miss. So the first hit is going to be for 4 damage against this champion as he is momentarily distracted by hurling that spear at you. And this little lizard folk gets a kind of a cheap shot a bit on into his rib cage there. And that's going to end its turn. Colt, you are up.
As spear whizzes past my head, I'm running with my shield up. I make it about halfway while running. I put my hand on the back of my shield, pull a quick lever, and this shield just shimmers over me as I'm going to use my armor's defensive field. So I gain 4 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And right after that, I clench my fist, cock it back, and go to just this guy right in his chest.
You're just running up. Pop, 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 pop.
Just running, swinging. But I think my 10 does not hit him.
It does not. He sees your punch coming and just kind of redirects your hand down and out of the way.
Now I hang here and live with my actions.
No pun intended.
Next up is going to be Eret, who's going to move up beside you.
Bro.
And you hear her kind of under her breath as you see kind of her eyes just gaze down a little bit toward you and says, strange companions we find in these times, and goes to attack with her, let's see, she has a javelin. As she tries to swing the first time, but is going to be blocked. The second attack is going to hit, dealing 6 damage to the Sahuagin as you hear it kind of hiss in pain. And that's going to end its turn. We're going to go back over actually to our other battle here, where Oceanus, you can see he's visibly frustrated right now, and his eyes dart to you, Kugal, then back to the Queen, then over to you, Aelin, and he just kind of lets this just air of frustration roll over him. He reaches into his pouch to the side and pulls something out of it. He's got like a little device or object in his hand, and he takes it and he throws it like right at the front corner of that table in front of you. And as soon as it makes contact with the ground, kind of this cloud of smoke starts to billow out from it. And he runs into this thick cloud of smoke.
Oh.
And you hear the footsteps. They're very light, very quiet, but you can still hear them. You hear him kind of run by. So you actually can get an attack of opportunity. It's going to be with disadvantage, but if you want to take a swing at him, you can.
I'm going to try and punch him.
Okay.
A natural one again.
Oh.
Is this table tilted or something? So you hear these footsteps and you just try your best to just make a swing and hopefully make contact, but it goes wide. And when it does, you can kind of just see, just as the smoke is kind of parting through your weapon, just like a shadow kind of running past. And you hear Sarov say, "He's over here!"
I'm coming.
Let's see, his action was to throw that smoke bomb. So that's going to be the end of his turn. Aelin, you're actually up. Right now, you're still standing in this cloud, but you heard the footsteps and you heard Sarov, so it's not a huge room, so you kind of have your bearings.
I want to try and run up to him, and I've never done this before, but I want to try and grapple him.
Okay. So that is going to be an athletics check.
Okay.
And that is going to go against a strength or an acrobatics check from him to kind of maneuver his way out of it.
You said it's athletics?
Yes, athletics.
13.
13? Okay,
Yeah,
not bad.
yes, we know we're not doing good.
Let's see,
I haven't rolled over an 8. I think the 8 is my highest.
Oh, you have a golden thing in. That's giving you the worst.
No, this one. I keep rolling out ones with this one.
You did roll a
Oh.
20 out of rolls, though.
Yeah, I did on the green one.
unofficially.
I should probably. I'm gonna go to the green one. after
Dice
this.
jail. We need that- Put that in dice
Yeah,
jail.
I'm gonna put this one in. We'll get the purple one out.
You go to chase him. You're kind of following the sound of these footsteps. And as you go to try and grab onto him, he manages to just kind of barely
Of course he does.
slink out of your grasp.
It's fine.
Anything else?
I'm just glad to be here.
How far have you moved?
Imagine probably like 20 feet, maybe. I don't know.
Oh.
Let's see.
I have no opinion if you do not know.
I'm just gonna try and stay here. It's fine.
We didn't see any other
Dead bodies.
combatants in the room, only Oceanus.
Correct.
Okay.
So, end of turn?
Yeah. I'm just making sure that he can't maybe go after the queen again. No.
Okay.
Who else you get some Sarlacc pit next or something? Something crazy.
Kugal, you are up.
I'm not going to leave the room. I'm just going to enter kind of the hallway entrance there. I want to make sure that I still can keep an eye on the queen, just in case someone's going to try to sneak up. But Oceanus is still right there. He's kind of tough to see in the hallway. I'm going to give him an Eldritch Blast, just based on what I can get him. I'm not going to try to get in the way of everybody else. So I'm going to go with an Eldritch Blast for him.
Okay.
7.
Okay, so
It's like a story count combat.
yeah. So you are trying to line up this blast in a way that it's not going to hit Aelin or hit Sarov. And in doing so, it just makes it very difficult to find a big center of mass. And in doing so, it just kind of goes wild and just hits the back wall.
I think I'm a little shaken by my explosion of locusts. 'Cause I didn't expect that to happen. So. Did anyone else expect that to happen, Miss Aelin? The locusts.
It was amazing, and I want you to do it again.
I was horrified by it. So.
I would have been too.
It just felt like indigestion.
I just get off of her.
Does anyone have a Tums?
So I fire off and miss, and I'll just kind of turn to the queen and ask her if she's doing okay. But I'm not going to move any further. And
Okay.
I'll end it.
All right. The queen is going to actually hold her action just in case anything else tries to come after her. She looks visibly exhausted, like she's already been fighting for a hot minute. So who would any other time come across as very stalwart and very tough. Definitely seems very shaken right now. That is going to take. We're going to actually jump back over to our other battle here. Sahuagin Champion is going to go first. And he, looking down at this injured lizard folk, is going to try and finish this thing off as it actually goes in for a claw attack first, which is going to hit.
Not little D.
For 4 damage, and
Barely knew
he
you.
is barely hanging on.
Oh, look at him. Tough little guy.
But still standing. However, the Sahuagin is actually going to reach down or lean down and go in for a bite attack right on this thing's neck, and it is going to hit.
Oh, well, he's gone. That's a goner.
Yes. He finds a spot right in the side of this lizard folk's neck and just rips it out, and just blood and viscera just start spewing out. And the side of the neck this Sahuagin bit was his lizard folks left, so this blood kind of actually splashes over onto you quite a bit.
Sorry, I got my scarf and helmet.
Yeah, it's a little gross. At which point he's actually going to turn back and look at you and go and try and claw you one more time.
All this.
That's going to be a 19
Test, please.
for 6 slashing damage.
It's like, I got no feeling left over here. Hit me here.
He breaks through my shield and hits me for 2.
And that's going to be it. Red.
I'm going to move up about 10, 15. I'm going to move up about 15 feet just so I can get a little bit better shot. And then we're going to throw a Scorching Ray at the bitey, McBitey. That's going to be a 21 to Scorching Ray.
That definitely
And
hits.
he's going to get all 3 of the little bulbs, rays?
Yeah, the
rays.
kind of
That's the word
rays,
I'm
yeah.
looking for. All right, so it's going to be 6 of those.
Like Baldur's Gate.
Ooh, all right, we're rolling hot.
Is Scorching Ray each beam has
I think
an
you
attack?
have to roll attack for each beam.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. So the first one was 11.
Damage?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you are correct. 17, and then 16 plus 7, 23.
The second roll was a 17 to hit.
Yeah, the second roll was a 17 to hit, and then the third attack was a 16 plus 7.
Oh yeah, all 3 of those hit.
There we
I know
go.
I'm rolling these kind of out of whack. So I'm
Unload
sorry.
on
So
it.
yeah, the
You're good.
first ball was 11 fire.
Got it.
And then it was hot. Okay, the second one was 5. So we've got 16 fire. Right? Yeah, something like that. And then 3 and 2. So 5.
So 21.
21. 21
Nice.
fire damage.
In addition to the first 11.
And
Yeah.
correct.
Wow.
Boom.
That's like, you could kill me with all that. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, you just unloaded a barrage onto this thing.
And he's a little fishy guy.
And he is
Smells delicious.
he is definitely bloodied at this point with multiple if there's such a thing as a 5th degree burn, he has those. At least 2 of them.
There is actually. You make it through the muscle at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
He is not looking great.
End of
Okay. Colt, that brings us to you.
I'm too fast. Juke around him, get to his side, and then continue juking to his corner.
spin move.
We pincer him diagonally as I go to kidney punch him.
Okay. Keep trying to give him the kidney shot.
I think that's gonna hit, but what's the flanking bonus?
I can tell you in just 1 second. You get a +2.
Yeah, it's a 19.
Nice.
That hits.
Excellent. Thunder punch for medium damage. 10 thunder damage.
That's pretty good damage.
Good.
You definitely hear a rib or 2 crack assuming that they have ribs like that. I don't know the anatomy of these things. Something cracks.
Right.
It's got that really annoying shrill, like, as long as it's not looking at me now. So
Tinnitus?
It's got a little tinnitus because of the thunder. So if he attacks anyone else, he's got disadvantage. If he attacks me, he's okay.
Okay.
Funny how that works.
And turn.
That brings us to Eret, who is going to try and swing a couple times. Natural 20.
There you
Yeah.
go. Swole,
Get him,
swole,
lady.
bro.
So let's see. But not enough to do double damage. So full damage from this javelin, which is going to deal. Where'd it go? There it is. 8 piercing damage as it pierces this Sahuagin's hide. And this thing is definitely mortal at this point. And then let's see. Oh, they get a second attack. So one more attack with javelin. This one's barely going to miss, though. Back over in our other room here, our assassin friend is here first. He is going to use the disengage action, and if you could run him directly towards, there's no wall there with the miniature, but straight towards that wall, and then toward closer to you a little bit, and one more. How many feet of movement is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You got one more?
Go, yes, I can go one more. So you see him pulling back just a little bit there. You see him actually pull open a kind of like this secret door that was actually already partially ajar. So seeing him run towards it, you can kind of see this kind of opening, and it looks like maybe this is where he actually gained entrance to this room. And you can move him 5 more feet in there, and he kind of disappears a bit behind this door. And that's going to end his turn. Aelin.
I follow.
Okay.
And can I touch him when I? Can I
If you catch up to him, yes. I'll say after this point, depending on what happens, we're going to kind of switch over to chase rules, which are going to be a little different. But yes, in this case, he kind of just made it through the door, so you are able to slip in behind him before he really tries to take off. So yes, you catch up to him.
I'm gonna try again to cast inflict wounds, first level.
Put your faith in the dice. Let it be a part of you.
21 to hit.
That hits.
It's like that police chase.
Oh my god. Nuh-uh.
Wow.
Nuh-uh.
I
Get
feel
it.
like you
A
should.
1, a 1, and a 1.
What?
You look. You
I've never rolled this many ones before in my life.
just go on support rest of the fight. Support only. Don't let's not
Tag me in.
Oh man.
I inflict 3.
Your anger is getting the better of you, Aelin. You can't focus.
How is this even possible?
It's magic.
I don't think we've ever seen something like that.
I don't think we
3
have.
dice plus 1, 1, 1. Nope.
No. Oh my gosh. Oh no. You definitely feel the spell take hold, and you feel this kind of magic seep some energy from him, but he kind of just pulls away just at the right time before it can really take hold, and will continue to try and run here in a moment. Kugal. Well, actually, end of turn.
Yeah.
Okay, Kugal.
I want to chase as well. If I run to making it around whatever that is.
I don't have a bed miniature for some reason, so I had to use a tomb as that's a bed.
Got it. Okay. So if as I make my way around the bed, can I see into the door?
Yeah, it kind of at an angle, though, and Aelin is kind of right inside the door at the moment, so you don't have really a direct line of sight to Oceanus.
Okay.
It's like, think of like the door opening like this, and he's here, and you're kind of over
So
here.
I can't see like behind him or anything like that.
Not really.
Bummer.
Not with the way that.
Well, then I don't have a heck of a lot I can do. Then I will just continue the pursuit until I can see or get close enough to see. I had 30 feet to work with, so
Okay.
I'll follow as far as I can within
Okay.
that 30 feet.
Red, will you move him just right behind Aelin there? That door is basically where her miniature is, like her right hand, like that's where the door is. So she'd be facing kind of that way.
Okay.
And Aelin, kind of now that you're inside this tunnel, you can see as soon as it goes in, it kind of takes a turn that way, north. And so he's started to kind of turn that corner there. You hear Sarav call back to you, both of y'all, and say, try and stop him. I will protect the queen. And you can hear him kind of run into the original room there.
How long does the smoke stay there?
The smoke stays there for... I knew I should have bookmarked the item,
Smoke bomb.
but I was like, I can remember it. Really D&D Beyond? It's so funny that I can go on Google and search like D&D 5e smoke bomb, and it takes me right to it. But if I go into D&D Beyond and like search the same thing, it's like, oh, I found the least relevant answer. Let's see. It disperses in 4 rounds. Admits a cloud of smoke. A moderate wind disperses the smoke in 4 rounds. A strong wind disperses it in 1. So it kind of just
Just gonna sit there for a minute.
hangs out there. I mean, there's not really a whole lot of great ventilation in here.
Okay. I was just curious.
Your gust of wind spell would do wonders. Let's see here.
Oh, can I remain for a second?
You absolutely may.
Now, both of you also, don't forget you have free actions. Well, I don't know if you would, but I feel like, Aelin, wouldn't you be yelling stuff at this dude while fighting him? Or are you just in silent rage mode?
I think I'm in silent rage mode.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Are you waiting on the Assassin's Creed like kill moment? You know, talk about them when they're dying.
Yes.
You got them right there.
Yes.
Okay. Just we'll make sure.
Why did you do that?
Quick time button.
Yeah.
We were so welcoming to him. Like,
You can be shit talking about that right now.
And you can talk American?
Yes, Red. Yeah, I wish I was in there.
Let's see here. Okay, we're going to jump back over to the other combat here.
I hope.
Our Sahuagin is going to turn around and actually, it's so pissed off and hurt, and the tinnitus is
It's a bad case.
It's having sensory overload, and it just lashes out in an absolute rage towards you.
Try again.
Let's see here.
This time for sure.
You see it actually just let out this kind of blood-curdling roar as it is going to reach down, and it's going to try and claw you twice and then follow up with a bite.
No problem. Good. I got it.
That's great. Alright. Can't even see me.
The first attack is definitely going to miss because it was like a 6
Flying.
as you parry it off. The second 2 attacks, though, I believe are both going to hit.
This again.
Alright.
These both have a +5, and that was a 15 and a 17.
15 and 17. Wait, he rolled 15 and 17 or got 15 and 17?
15, 17 +5.
Oh, no,
so
that's
20 and a
okay.
22. So that's one claw for 5 slashing damage, and then follows up with a bite. He actually clamps down on your forearm with this bite for 7 piercing damage as it just
No problem. No problem.
bites in. That is going to end its turn. Red.
We're gonna throw a chaos bolt at him. Take 2. Second
Chaos.
time. It's gonna happen. Ooh yeah, 18 plus 7. 25 to chaos bolt.
That hits.
Alright, so let's roll some d8s and d6. Okay, so we roll d6. Alright, so we're gonna choose poison. So it's gonna be 10 poison damage and then 5 just damage. So
Okay.
10 poison and 5 neutral.
Okay. As you kind of let this bolt of energy just fly, it makes direct contact with this Sahuagin just right in its throat.
Ooh,
Like kind of on the
kills.
back as he's kind of turned around looking at Colt right now. But in doing so, you see it just start to eat away at the flesh to the point where it just starts spilling out blood. And in just pure Evil
Stand
Dead
back.
fashion, Colt, I'm sorry, you're in the splash zone.
Shove it. I shove it up.
As this Sahuagin falls,
feels so
his
bad.
body falls to the ground limp.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, from down the hallway.
Good work, Red.
We saved the day, and nothing else bad is happening.
You look over to the side. There's a bit further down this hallway here. There is a doorway, kind of a set of double doors that you have passed through before, which actually leads into like a barracks. The door has been like barred shut with what looks like a spear or something like that. Like you can see this thing's moving, and there's smoke billowing out from that room.
Oh shit, that's right behind me.
Like right in front of you, about 30 feet in front of you.
Oh.
Or, I'm sorry, about 15 feet in front of you.
I'll run to where it is. I can't do anything about it, I don't think, but I'll run wherever it is.
Okay.
Whoa, shit, there you go.
No, Eric, come back.
Yeah. It's
So
like
you
where
have to go
it's
like bye bye.
Yeah.
I'll run 30. I got 30 feet. I'll run
Just pretend it's like, yeah, that works. That works.
end of turn.
Okay. Colt,
That's me.
what would you like to do?
I'm gonna. I guess if it's 30 feet in front of me,
He hit me with, that's my name, don't wear it out.
I guess
What do I do now?
Colt is really smart, so he is going to assume that area behind the double doors is lit aflame and they were locked in there and being burned with no escape. So he's assuming.
That's a logical assumption.
He's gonna run up to that door, look at what's barring it, and just kind of get that shit out of the way and rip the doors open.
Okay. This spear, this kind of like metal spear, looks like, now that you're here, it's kind of just going through the, essentially the rings of this, and it's been kind of bent a bit, but,
Perfect. I got an alternative if it doesn't work.
well, as I say, it was bent, but enough so that you're still able to kind of rotate it out of there.
Okay, that works.
Wasn't
I was gonna
Bender-
do something cool.
Bender
I
didn't.
got acid on me, so we'll save it.
It definitely was enough to stop it from like falling out just from being
sure,
shaken
sure.
around, but not so, like, it really wasn't much to just pull it out of there.
I'll pull it now, and I guess I'll rip open those doors and I'll just yell whoever's in there. Hey, whoever's alive, out! Get out of there!
Yeah, as soon as you open that door, you know you're supposed to check like the handles
Yeah,
first
it's a
and put
backdraft.
your hand on the
I
door.
got super gloves. I just go for it. If it burns, it burns a little bit. It's
Okay.
fine. I've been shot like 9 times.
Not a great
I'm
fire,
okay with pain.
fire hazard
I need
episode.
you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
You've seen
no.
Backdraft before, right? It's gonna.
Nah, dude, just no.
So when you
No to
rip
the
these
fire?
doors open, just this wave of heat and flame and smoke just kind of rushes out. Y'all are all standing kind of to the side, and you just see like the doors open, and then just hell itself just comes out of the door. You lose sight of Colt for a moment, and Colt,
Not great.
you are going to take it's not too bad, but 6 fire damage as
Okay.
you get
Look like
you
those
get
little rascals, just like
kinda
black
scorched.
Yeah.
smoke coming out of
Just a
it.
little hot.
yeah, you see
Yeah.
like smoke coming off of some burnt hair.
You're not like well done.
No, he's got a helmet. He's got like a fireman suit on. After that initial wave of heat and flame, you can see in there are survivors in there, and quite a few of them kind of come crawling out and stumbling out. But you still can definitely see a few. You're not sure if they're corpses or just like passed out or what, but there are definitely bodies laying in there still.
Would you say unfurling the little bar for the door, was that full action, bonus
kind of,
action?
Yeah,
Full action?
pulling the bar
Okay.
out, opening the door would have been full action. Yeah.
I ain't got any other BAs. I have too many A's.
Right.
Way too many A's.
Happens.
I will use free action then to shout inside, "If you're alive, wiggle! I'm coming!" Somebody help me end my
Give me a
turn.
little wiggle. Let's see.
Damn, I ain't got any water spells. That's not me. I don't know what to do. That's you. Hope you got it, Red.
Eret runs forward and moves past you, and you can see she kind of ducks down on all fours and kind of crawls into the room and grabs onto one of the bodies and starts to kind of drag it out there. But going back over to our other group here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into kind of a chase mode, and basically what that is, you're basically encouraged to use the dash action every turn. This is like keeping up. You can use the dash action a number of times equal to 3 plus your con mod.
She got a lot of cons. She's
So basically. How much is what's your con mod?
3.
Okay, so
That's
6. So you can dash 6 times. With the scale of this dungeon, I highly doubt we'll get there, but basically what would happen is if this was a long form chase, you could dash 6 times, and then after that you have to make con saves for each dash, and you start gaining exhaustion. And once you get up to 5 exhaustion, you kind of have to stop, like you're just out of breath.
what a nerd.
In terms of spells and attacks, the assumption is that thanks, other DM who's also a nerd. The assumption is that you're kind of moving at the same pace, so opportunity attacks aren't really a thing. It's really just trying to keep pace. So you can be attacked. You can receive attacks of opportunity from creatures who are not participating in the chase. So like
Sure.
trying to like run by them, you can be attacked there. But that's basically the gist of it. Yeah.
Ain't no way he's got more con than you. Ain't no way. He's a dexterity guy. He's got to be.
You can choose to cast a spell or make an attack instead of dashing,
Then I'll lose him.
but it widens the gap. So you kind of are making a choice each round on whether you want to attack or chase.
Okay.
The chase is going to begin actually with our assassin. Yes.
Do you still get your normal movement speed plus the dash speed?
No, it's just
the dash
dash.
speed.
Yeah, so like 60 feet.
Kira wanted me. Aelin wanted me to ask that question.
Yeah. You got it?
Got it.
Okay. So Oceanus takes off down this hallway, and I'm assuming you're wanting to keep up with them.
Yep.
Kugal, are you
in the
participating in
Olympics.
this? Yeah, we're doing a 100-meter.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah, they're off.
the three of you start to bolt down this cavern. I believe you. Do you have dark vision?
I have my helmet on, so yes, I do.
Okay.
Hey.
Kugal, I believe you have dark vision as well.
And if this man gets in the water, I'm ready for that too.
Yeah, you're like a little
He
like
didn't
nocturnal
know it, but
submarine.
I was ready to. I was preparing for this.
Yeah,
If
this
you
whole
stay
campaign,
ready,
I've been ready.
you stay ready and gotta get ready.
So
Right.
the three of you start to dash down the hallway. You make it a pretty considerable, 60 feet into this thing, and it's kind of winding and turning a bit, but you're all managing to keep pace right now. We'll go ahead and do, since this is kind of goes quick, we'll go ahead and do maybe a couple rounds here before I jump back over to y'all. So second round of the chase. Are we wanting to do
I
anything?
want to attempt something.
Okay.
If he is within a certain distance and I can see to the other side of him, within 30 feet, could I attempt a Misty Step to
Oh,
go on the other side of him to see if I can do a block?
fancy.
Sure.
Just have him run right into you. and
Yeah,
just like-
that works.
Yeah,
Triple.
I would absolutely say so.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
And just so, can you read the description for Misty Step to me? Because you absolutely can. There's like a logistical thing I just want to.
It's a bonus action, instantaneous. Briefly surrounded by a silvery mist, you can teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space at Johnson.
Okay.
Plus, you're just trying to see like right in front of him.
Or right behind him, so he's in between. Like,
Right.
I can, hopefully, I'm trying to get to the other side of him, stop him.
Right. Kind of like a tackle almost.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
That's awesome.
So is that what you want to go ahead and do now? Okay. So you appear. Since this is a bonus action, you're actually going to be able to do this kind of in motion. And so coming out of it,
Just lay a swing in with my glaive or something.
Yeah.
I want to get him. I want to get him.
yeah. Now this will stop your momentum from the chase going forward. So if you miss and you don't stop him, you're gonna fall behind a turn.
That's fine.
Okay. All right.
I will risk that.
So you appear in front of him,
great.
try to make this swinging attack here.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Come on. Oh,
No, you need to do the thing.
Yeah, your
You need to do the
inspiration.
thing.
yes.
We can't have that. That's
Yeah,
real
that is
bad news.
Unacceptable.
Is that a one?
Man,
Yes.
I don't want to say it.
Unacceptable.
Maybe.
I'm trying to do something quick and cool. We're not going
yeah.
that'll be a 13 to hit.
Okay. You appear right in front of him. He sees you appear. His eyes kind of go wide for a second, and you take a swing, and he dodges underneath.
Okay.
Control C's and slides, and then gets back up.
Yeah, and does a cool like anime like knee slide.
That Misty Step was one of my Fey Touched feats.
Okay.
I can only use it the once for that rest, so I can't do anything with the bonus because that's too modified interaction. So I guess that's about all I'm doing.
Okay. Let's see here. All right, so you all make your way another 60 feet through this tunnel. You try to kind of stop him effectively about halfway through that, about the 30-foot mark miss, and he gains about 30 feet on you. Aelin, still hot on pursuit. Running ahead, are you going to kind of rejoin this chase like full speed?
I'm gonna try.
Okay, so you're basically, let's just call it you're one behind.
Back where I
We'll
was.
say one, yeah. Aelin, you see up ahead, it is very dark in this hallway, but there are probably about every 40 feet or so, there's like a wall sconce with a torch in it. So there's some very low lighting. But you've seen kind of running through here, and this tunnel's about maybe maybe around 7 feet wide. It's not super wide, but there are kind of a few small crates and barrels and things like that kind of stashed in here. With Oceanus being out front, he grabs, as he's running, he kind of grabs onto one of these barrels and tries to knock it over. It does knock over, but it kind of just opens up and spills out what looks like some oil for like lanterns or torches or something like that, and kind of creates a bit of a slick surface. So running behind him, I need you to make a dexterity or acrobatics check, whichever is better.
Would Dex be just my plus thing on it? It's the same, I guess. 2 plus 2, so 15.
Okay. So you catch onto this in time to actually jump over this surface perfectly, and you're still right in lockstep with him.
Good.
You just briefly kind of look over your shoulder. You see Kugal about 30 feet behind you. With the way that this is kind of winding, Kugal, as of right now, you can't really, like, you catch kind of a glimpse of Oceanus, every few moments or so as you're kind of navigating these turns.
Is this a hallway that's kind of weaving?
Yeah, and it's not like a serpentine by any means, but it's like it'll go straight for a while and then it'll kind of turn like this and then it'll turn like that. And so we're going to end that round there, and we're going to go back over to our firefighter friends over here. So, Red, you're actually going to be up first. What would you like to do?
Cool. So seeing that the fire has died down a little bit, at least the blowback, I'm going to move up 30 feet a little closer and kind of get in there and, I'm going to use a sorcerer point, and I'm going to twin my Ray of Frost. I'm trying my best not to target people, but just sources of fire, and just throw a Ray of Frost here and a Ray of Frost here to kind of
Okay.
simmer it down.
Okay.
With the sorcery point.
I'll say let's go ahead and do a couple of attack rolls with advantage, and we're just gonna give these fires like an AC of 10.
Okay. All right, so that was I rolled a 4 twice, so that was plus 7. So that's 11.
11.
There we go.
All right, just enough.
Firefighting.
Way to aim for the middle, Dad.
Right. I rolled a nat 20 on the first, on the second. I'm just not even gonna roll again. The advantage roll.
So you catch a couple of the larger blazes and actually kind of freeze over them a bit. It does put out those initial blazes that you hit, although the frost and the ice kind of melt pretty quickly just from the ambient heat in the room, which now that you're in here is very hot. So I believe you're still standing at the doorway, yeah? So I need you to make a con save for me. DC of 10.
19.
Okay. So you almost kind of have your breath taken away from you a little bit just with the heat and smoke in this room, but you managed to kind of steel yourself.
I'll cover my arm, or I'll cover my mouth with my arm just to kind of not smoke inhale it in
Right.
as best I can.
Colt, that's your name. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna follow Aaron's footsteps. I'm gonna find something that's ideally not dead, or I'm positive is not dead, and try to get him out of there.
Okay. It's hard with it, as hazy and smoky and chaotic as it is in here. All of these bodies, it's hard to tell if something's breathing or not, or passed out or whatever. It's just kind of like shapes almost more than anything. So I'd say you've let me do one of these real quick. Okay. So you run up and you want to grab one and kind of try and drag it out.
I check for pulses immediately and then get dragging. If I feel any booping.
Make a medicine check for me then.
Okay, aren't I? It's 12.
Okay. You resolve yourself and get down and test for pulses. The first one that you come up on, no pulse.
Let's keep moving. We move forward. We're looking for living ones.
Okay. You'll have enough movement to make it to the next one, but not another action to reach down and check pulse. Anything else?
No, I'm on save mode.
Okay. Aerith's gonna do the same thing. She reaches down and just grabs one of them and starts dragging them out. And again, she's kind of like on 3 legs at this point, trying to stay low and dragging one of these bodies out of here. And as she gets out, you see she turns around actually to immediately come back in. We'll do another round here. Red.
So seeing what Cult's doing in here, we'll kind of assess the fire situation. I think it's okay. It's still kind of shitty in here. I'll like we got a couple more bodies in here or something, like 2 or how many more? Just a few more.
I mean, looking around, there's probably
Quite a bit.
5 or 6 bodies laying on the floor.
Yeah, I'll do another just a ray of frost at kind of just the biggest
Okay. Go ahead
spot.
and make another attack roll. DC at 10.
It's 8 and 7.
Yeah.
So it's 15.
So you kind of knock out another large flame.
And then
Still a few around, but you're definitely doing Valkyr's work here.
I'll kind of run over to the next body and just kind of
Okay.
on there.
Colt. Next one.
Looking for living people.
Medicine check.
13?
Yeah, that'll do it. Reach out. You do feel a pulse.
Perfect. I take a vial out of my gauntlet, give it the old twist. It turns into a little needle with a top little push down thing. And I shove it in their neck and I squeeze it. Cast Cure Wounds on them. And the second their eyes shoot open, they
Ozempic.
I inform them that you're now helping me save people. Go find someone alive. And I get up and start running for someone else.
Okay.
There you go.
How much do I heal them for? I guess I should say. They heal for
A little bit.
a little bit. Enough to do work. 7. They heal
Okay.
for 7.
There you go.
They look almost more terrified than happy right now.
You're a soldier now.
They're just being conscripted into the fire service here, the Lizard Folk Fire Brigade.
That's right.
But duty is duty.
Lizard folk.
We're going to go back over to our chase here, where the assassin, Oceanus, is going to continue to run down the hallway here. You see him reach into his bag one more time, and he pulls out there's nothing purpose-built for this, but he throws out just anything and everything that he can in his bag behind him just to try and kind of trip you up. I need you to make one more dexterity save as you're keeping up with him.
I can't wait for you to get to rooftops so you can like parkour.
8.
One of the items that falls to the floor is a vial. It doesn't break. It just kind of settles perfectly on the floor as your foot kind of slips out from under it. You don't fall. You actually keep most of your momentum, but you do fall behind. And now you and Kugal are pretty much in lockstep with each other. Oceanus is effectively, 30 feet ahead of you at this point. Do you want to keep chasing, or?
I let him go.
You got any blasty powers? You can't like shoot
Well,
beams while
if
running?
I
Dragon Ball
do
Z his
then,
ass while
JD
running?
said that I'll fall even more behind.
Oh, was
Yeah,
she?
so if you don't dash, you only have your 30 feet of
Oh.
movement. So she can do an attack, but if whoever she's chasing dashes,
They're gonna be plus 30
they're going to
feet ahead.
fall. And right now they're already 30 feet behind, so they'd be 60 feet behind. Or
Got
she
any-
would be 60
You
feet
got any of them
behind.
120-foot blasts on you?
I do.
Before to fall behind like 3 times. and be
Magic
okay.
sniper rifle.
I have guiding bolt if he gets too far ahead. That's what.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for now, Full pursuit.
running.
Yeah,
Okay.
magic sniper rifle sounds badass.
It does.
I wonder if I can do that.
Oh, what have I done?
I fell 30 feet behind him just from flipping on the vial? Because I was right there with him the whole time.
You were like kind of right behind him. Like he was in front, but you're moving kind of at the same speed. So you, again, you didn't completely stop moving. You just, it's like, I mean, the Olympics were just on. If they hit a hurdle, they're still going, but it just kind of impedes their speed a bit.
You
Okay.
can do it.
What you had talked about earlier?
Sniper rifle.
Oceanus continues running, and you see actually there's what looks to be the end of the hallway ahead of you. And again, as you're getting closer and closer to it, you can see it's got a similar door on it that's cracked a bit open, similarly to the one that was in the queen's bedroom. And it seems like this was almost maybe some kind of secret escape tunnel or something that the queen could have used in some kind of emergency. But he makes it to the door, opens it. He has to kind of stop, so you all pretty much get pretty close to catching up with him, but he gets through the door just a little bit before you do. So you lose vision of him for just a moment. But when you get to the door and open it, in front of you, you see you're now all standing in the queen's throne room, which is quite large. And there's the large double doors on the north side with her throne and everything kind of being on the southern side. There are some pillars in here as well. Here, let me pull up the map here. So you enter into this room here. You see that ping?
Yeah.
I'll put it up here. Oh wait, I don't have this up for.
We saw it.
We have the battle map. I'm talking about for the stream.
Oh yeah, they can't see it.
Here, I'll move over to this real quick. They are in this room here. So,
Traveler.
yeah, making moves. Will you clear those miniatures? You can actually.
We got another battle map? Oh shit! Someone came a little ready. They might chase for, half an hour and end up in this room. I'll make the map.
Well, you can see how much effort I put into it.
No, it's fine. It's just the thought that counts.
I have to prepare multiple events.
You can pull a Mercer and throw something together during the break
Yeah.
real quick.
Get a little workout in us.
Yeah.
Good for you.
There you go, get that forearm.
I was supposed to lift weights with Ming today, but he has the COVID, so he wouldn't work. Sad for Ming.
I meant to bring my pillars and I forgot to bring my pillars.
Oh no.
Like a Mortal Kombat arena.
Yeah.
Get some shot glasses.
I can put dice out for pillars if you want.
Well, I was just going to use these little circles.
Did you had 2 inspirations, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah, he has one like
Persistent.
Cool inspiration and recap inspiration.
Nice.
If you would.
It's those guys, the travelers. We're firefighting.
We're part of the LFFB. That's our group name.
I don't think we ever settled on that.
Lizard Folk Fire Brigade. Or some cool patches that we could sell with your face on it. It just says the LFFB.
All of our faces. All of us.
No.
We'll roleplay fix that in a minute.
You're the not in Saltmarsh where the prime market is.
So you can see Oceanus slow down as he gets in this room. and turns back around and just sees you all still just hot on his tail.
Yeah.
And so he kind of slows his pace to kind of a jog and goes behind one of these pillars here, and you do lose sight of him momentarily. Aelin, what would you like to do?
I'm following him. I want to see him. I need to see him.
Okay. If you would move her right up next to him, to Oceanus.
Right on, dude.
Yeah, and you round the pillar to see him coming at you with a short sword.
Ooh. He's chosen to fight.
Not flight.
He was flighting, now fighting.
That is going to... Where is his... There it is.
He doesn't have that healing combo.
I mean, it's a 21 to hit.
Now he's gutting
You got me.
the Aelin. Right through her navy blue shiny armor.
It's going to be 9 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, this blade's got a little oomph on it.
Con save? 21.
Okay.
Bitch, please.
So you
I've got 3 more runs.
And I do
do a hellish rebuke.
Oh,
not hellish rebuke.
That's what you sounded like you were going to do.
that's
a
a
rebuke.
tiefling business,
A wrath
isn't
of
it?
the storm.
Yeah.
There.
Oh,
say,
that's her hellish
That
rebuke.
is, yeah. So
A staple.
with
My reaction.
with the
So good.
succeeding, you still feel this burning sensation. It's just not as intense. So una momento.
She has been hiding his power level for quite a while now.
It's had the weighted clothes on.
And you're going to take an additional 12 points of poison damage. That's halved.
That's
Jamie, the player, just realized
From me getting a...
what Oceanus
From my
is.
18?
a hell of a lot. Ooh.
You're fighting something very You're fighting something that killed one of
Wow,
my
I'm
players in
about to
Avernus.
die. Okay.
I know what this is now.
Terrible.
Damn you, Oceanus.
You do
Sneaky
Wrath of
bastard.
the Storm.
Yeah.
Can you run me through that?
So it's a reaction. He needs to make a dex saving throw, 15.
Okay. I think he's actually going to fail. He's very dexterous, but it's a 5 plus 3. Yeah, so 8.
So he takes
Nice.
11 lightning.
Oof. And that's so you have to like grab him or anything, or is it just
It's
ranged?
just within 5 feet that he has to be.
Okay.
And I have to be able to see him.
Okay. So your eyes sort of gloss over with this kind of electrical energy, and in doing so, you see him kind of seize up for a moment, and you see kind of just a little bit of smoke coming off of his skin as he definitely stuck his finger in the electrical socket there. Anything else?
Is it my turn now? That was my reaction.
Oh yeah, she
yeah.
hellish rebuke.
Yeah. So yeah, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast a second level Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
I can't do that.
I just pat myself where he hurt me because I'm like, oh my god, I'm so hurt right now.
How could you?
How could you? Little dick. Ooh!
Those are big numbers.
14,
Big heal.
19. I healed myself for 19.
Whoa!
Big money.
You definitely,
Right?
yeah, you needed that.
Awesome.
2, 14,
Freshened up.
19.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Wow, okay then. I'm feeling a lot better.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Be like, you're a little fucking bitch.
Free action. There's a free action.
Verbal.
You bitch.
A verbal assault.
And that's it.
I like it. Kugal.
I will move in and come around the other side of the pillar.
Okay. Pincer move.
Yeah.
20, 25, melee range.
Sure. Will this again is an advantage?
If you go one more over, yes. It won't give you advantage. You give it +2
Nice.
to attack.
Okay.
We going?
Yes.
Doing it. We're doing it.
Flanking.
Ding.
That'll change what I
ding.
was originally shooting for, because I didn't think I had that much distance. But I will roll with that rather than what I was first shooting for. Then I'm just going to take a strike with my glaive upon her.
Okay.
Is your glaive glowing? Like got the green beam and stuff, or is it just regular swing? I forget how you do that. Don't you have something you do to it?
Magic.
It's a spectral blade on the end of my staff.
Okay. So I asked that for you guys. Now you know.
So an 8 plus 4, 12.
He
Yeah.
dodges
This
out of the way.
This is a slinky guy. It's a slinky guy. Much else to work with. It's a two-handed guy. I don't have my two-weapon going on. So I'll stop there.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Oceanus. Looking on both sides, he's going to
Wait, you said a +2. I'm sorry.
+2 to hit.
Okay, so that would have been a 15.
That would have hit then.
Okay.
So go ahead and
Hey, there we go.
go ahead. Yeah.
So that would have been
Turns out he stood up a little too quick.
Yeah. Yeah, you were actually bringing your glaive back. He just flipped it.
okay, so 6.
Okay.
16.
Kind of slice into Oceanus,
Way to pay attention.
which is going to bring us to his turn, at which point he's going to take his blade and he's going to try and basically do a little bit of a flourish and attack you once and attack you once.
Rude.
Scary.
Against Kugal, that is a 25 to hit.
Oh my god.
Hit mine.
That is going to deal 6 piercing damage, or we'll say slashing damage since he was coming across, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Eee.
Nine.
Okay.
What up, bro?
Bad news bears.
That is bad news, Mayor.
Bad.
Bad news, you got bears.
Got hurt real bad.
Keeps rolling.
Don't like that.
You got a
Don't like that
little.
at all.
I mean, perspective is key here. You got a little lucky, but that's gonna deal an additional 15 points of poison damage as it burns into you. Aelin, hot. Aelin, I believe he's just barely gonna miss. That's an 18 to hit.
My AC is 18.
Your AC is 18. Okay, so he does hit. It's going to be 5 slashing damage,
Comes.
and then Constitution saving throw.
14?
15 is the DC on that.
I don't get any pluses because we're flanking him.
Not on con saves. Not on saves.
I'm glad we saved the day.
Whoa. Yeah, we're doing great right now. I even got an extra guy to help us.
Karma is your friend.
Did he get some ones?
Triple ones.
Thank
Oh,
fucking God.
damn. You got triple ones?
Yeah,
What is going on?
That's actually going to be 12 poison damage.
Triple ones is still 12.
That was
Triple
for,
ones
that
equals
was for the
12.
second set of D6s.
So
Scary.
12
12
more
total
damage?
poison damage, yeah.
On top of the whatever I did
On top of
first.
the slashing,
Okay.
yeah. And then he is actually going to, in that kind of same flourish, try and move
Wait, reaction.
out from between you and back over here. Both of you will get an attack of opportunity on him.
But first he needs to roll dex for my reaction. 'Cause he hurt me. So now I want to hurt him back.
Oh, you can do it again?
I can do it 5 times.
Okay.
I forgot to do it earlier today, and then I was mad at myself. So
That's definitely another fail. That's a 9.
Storm
So
powers.
this is just
10.
a attack of
10.
opportunity.
Yep.
There it is.
So y'all kind of light him up with just.
I had a 21.
Yeah.
He's got
And
this.
so now I need to,
Roll an attack roll.
and this is just a like
Attack of
punch.
opportunity. Well, actually, if you used your reaction for that will replace your.
You only get one
Attack.
reaction. Your storm power is a reaction.
Yeah.
You can't do it. You can't swing to.
Yeah.
I don't get double reaction.
No.
I wasn't gonna say anything until he started to.
Yeah. Hey, look, you gotta support your team.
Yes, ma'am.
He's 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. As you find Purchase just on like the side of his body there, and you kind of see some blood start to trickle down. How much damage you say that was?
7.
7. Okay. And he definitely looks bloodied at this point. It's kind of slowing down. It seems like a little bit. Let's see. That's the end of his turn. Aelin.
I'm really conflicted with what I want to do. Because if he attacks me again, I'm gonna go unconscious. Do I go out? Blaze of glory?
Hey, he says the situation. Is dude bloodied, or mortal, or
He's bloodied.
he's bloody? So he's bloody. So it's
What is bloody?
He's
mean, though?
below 50%.
means you're getting close. You're close.
Bloody's below 50%. Mortal is below 10%.
Tried to
If I
guess.
go down, then you should save yourself, okay? If I fall, then run. I'm gonna go up to him, and I'm gonna 4th times the charm. Cast a 2nd level inflict wounds.
This could do it. Just roll big numbers.
That's if I got a hit
It's
first.
that easy.
Enemies hate this
22
one
to
simple
hit.
trick.
More like it.
22.
That's more like
That hits. Are you pulling out fresh dice?
Well, I have to get another D10 because it's 4
Oh.
D10s.
I'm surprised you trusted the golden dice again. That was
I was
that one.
once I had it in my hand
Turned
was
its
that, and I
luck.
was like, oh god.
I have no idea. I can't see.
I can't see it either.
It doesn't
Can I
look good.
re-roll?
It doesn't look good from here. It looks like tiny characters over there.
It wasn't. I mean,
I had
it
a
was
possibility to
it
roll
was-
up to 40.
Yeah, yeah.
I rolled 10.
Oh,
1,000.
1/4 of our potential.
Yeah.
You feel the life
Okay, why couldn't have I rolled that? Okay,
being
sorry.
pulled from him.
Oh yeah, she rolled this many.
Yeah, this is what I actually rolled.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Sacrificed myself for nothing.
He is hurting. Definitely looking a bit withered, but still bloodied.
Okay.
Anything else?
Turn to die.
End of turn?
Yep.
Kugal.
I'm going to come around the other side.
Okay.
I'm not going to try to get to melee with him. I'm just going to come around the side so I can see him. Not quite there. It's like this way.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to yell at him. It's like, we trusted you, you traitor. And I'm going
That wasn't a yell.
We trusted you.
That's not a yell.
I didn't want to hurt you.
No, you can do it. We trusted you, you traitor!
Yes.
There you go.
There we go.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to fling a witch bolt
There you go.
upon him.
Shock, shock,
Okay. Witchy man.
Hold up. I didn't mean to roll that on the thing. It's doing it again. Cool. D&D Beyond is on it today. So let's.
That was a 23 that he rolled.
That's
That's
good.
right here on
I
my
see,
screen.
I see it.
Whoa! Cool twist.
Oh, thank you.
That was pretty cool.
I can't do
Timing.
that. Yeah.
It is basically a spell attack,
Okay.
and we'll go from there. So find out what happens.
Yep.
I'm going to use an inspiration because I'm not going to have another one. We've had more
We
ones.
have
I've never rolled so terrible.
What is it? Is like what Venus in retrograde or Mercury in retrograde or something?
Not a hell of a lot better. 9.
The witch bolt fails to grasp on.
Yeah, it's because the plants are affecting like gravity.
Yeah,
and
the
it's like-
photosynthesis is off.
Yeah, so like my anger threw off my aiming or something. So
We're so mad that that's why we're doing the way we're doing.
End of turn.
yeah.
Okay. He is going to turn, after kind of dodging that, he sees you. He pulls out his crossbow and just kind of like from the hip lets loose a crossbow bolt.
It goes wild.
That's a 15. That hits.
Yes, it does. We ain't made it back to town to get my new armor yet. That still would have hit.
That's going to hit you for 7 damage, but no Constitution save on this. And since he used his crossbow there instead of his sword, he doesn't get multi-attack, so that's actually the end of
Thank God.
his turn. Which is going to bring us to you, Aelin.
I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds my last time.
Okay.
I'm really trying to go out in a blaze of glory.
Try to inflict so many wounds.
All the wounds.
So dark. It's all necro energy.
19.
That
That's
hits.
good.
Eat him.
23.
That's a good roll.
23 damage.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
A lot better than that. Lot better.
As he's turned to Kugal and kind of lets this out, you find the only opening you feel like you're going to find and run up and just kind of grab right onto his shoulder and channel this energy and begin siphoning his very life essence out of his body, at which point he falls to his knees and just kind of slumps forward. And we're out of initiative, and he is dying.
Good.
And you can kind of see the blood kind of slowly kind of trickling out of his mouth, and kind of clutching his fists as much as he can with the little energy he has left. Kind of gazes, with you kind of being behind him, he gazes up at you, Kugal, almost with a mix of defiance and despair. His voice, even though it's weak, carries this ominous weight as he speaks his final few words. You think you've won, but you're blind to the horror that stirs in the depths. We are but the vanguard, the first ripples of a tidal wave of darkness. You will know fear as we have known it. The shadow from the deep rises. Remember my words when the seas turn black, and then just collapses on the floor. And we are out of initiative, out of combat. I'm going to let Kugal and Aelin sit on that for a moment, and we're going to pan our camera back over here to our Lizard Folk Fire Brigade. At this point, by this time, you've managed to get all of the remaining bodies out of there. Luckily, only a few, I would say luckily, again, perspective is important here. Only a few have perished. It seems like y'all were able to get in there and extinguish enough of the fire, in addition to getting enough people out where
Nice.
The vast majority are now safe.
We did the thing.
I think this area is clear. Where in the hell is Aelin and Kugel?
Where's Aerith? Maybe he knows. Or she knows. Or they know. I don't know.
Yeah, Aerith's there. She's kind of trying to tend to the wounded.
Aerith, do you know what's going on?
I know as much as you do, soft skin.
Okay, well, I that guy over there, he's the healthiest, and you're good. Y'all settle here. We need to find our friends. We need to reconvene.
Yes, I will tend to these ones.
Let me see if I can send them a message. So it works. So it works 120 feet. It goes around like corners and walls, but
So
I have to know the person. But it stops from 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, 3 feet of wood.
Yeah.
It's not gonna go through.
it's
that.
not.
I just keep like binging.
and they're not within that range
120
anyway.
feet, yeah.
You do have an idea just from when you all left. You know that you all went right and they went left, but that's the most that you know.
Well, I
we head
guess, yeah, let's start heading back that way, and I'm just going to keep pinging as soon as I can to either one of them.
We'll head back that way, and as we go, I'm gonna be yelling out. I'll be like, Aelin, Kugel! Like just yelling for him.
Okay. And what is this message you're trying to ping out?
Hey, just hey. Yeah, just hey, where are you? Or can you hear me? Something like that.
Okay. So you all head back south the way you came, take a right turn and start heading west. And we're going to take just a quick 10 so I can have something to drink and clear my voice here a little bit. And we'll be right back. So everybody hang in there with us for the conclusion of tonight's session. So we'll be right back. And we're back. Welcome back to the table.
Hello.
Welcome back to the table, everybody.
Hey.
Okay, so the two of you are marching through the lizard folk lair. You're trying to send out messages. You're
Looking for friends.
You're hooting and hollering.
Aylin, Kugal.
Send out a Morse code.
Mentally and physically. We're trying to get it.
You're covering all the bases.
Mhm.
Kugal and Aelin, what are you two doing?
I'm like hands on my knees, like trying to catch my breath.
I'm down on one knee, but I am still keeping my kind of glaive at him, just trying to keep an eye and make sure that he doesn't pop back up and do a horror show like I'm gonna kill you every time.
Right,
In case he needs one more, little
Sorry.
double tap.
right. Okay. No conversation or anything happening.
I'm
Not
gonna
yet.
check for pulse. I get once when I've like caught my breath, like it's catching up to me. Like I've been sprinting. I'm not a sprinter. I've nearly died multiple times.
Yeah.
Your
And
clothes
I'm
are
gonna like
moving,
check
huh?
the jugular, make sure like he's dead, and
Yeah.
then like, oh man, should I like try and like stabilize him or something to question him more? Or like, is he too far gone? Like, that's thoughts happening.
That's
in my
going through
brain.
Aelin's head. So initially he had kind of fallen to his knees, and then when he went out all the way, he kind of slumped over to the side. So you're pretty easily able to, check the pulse there. You do not feel anything.
Does it seem like, with my knowledge, that if I tried to like stabilize him, that I could, if I wanted to, revive him?
It doesn't look like there's anything to stabilize.
Okay, that's fine. I start searching his pockets.
So rifling through his gear, obviously there's his crossbow, his light crossbow that he had, as well as the short sword he was using. Really, like, there wasn't anything special about it necessarily. It was very sharp, and you can see it definitely still has kind of this thin, almost kind of greenish, with like kind of tinges of purple hue on it, like something was coated on that weapon. But in his pouch, outside of just a couple of just normal like rations and things like that, you do find a single vial. When you pull it up and look at it kind of in the dancing lights of the torches on the wall, it is a greenish hue with kind of purple tinges to it.
But there's no like notes or anything. Like, I'm trying to look for like, was there any communication that he received? Was
Dear
there anything?
diary.
This dude seemed like some real deep cover shit.
Okay.
Boo.
What do you think he was talking about?
I honestly,
Terror from the deep, the black water,
we were the vanguard.
who was we? Was there anyone else?
Was it the Sahu? Oh, I don't know about this. Just kidding. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Look, we've got to find the others.
Yeah, for sure.
Should one of us stay?
That may not be the worst idea. If you want, I can stay. Or we can just start shouting.
I'll head towards the nearest door
Yeah.
that's not like the sneaky door. I'm gonna look for a door and look down a hallway and see what I see and hear what I hear.
When in doubt, start to shout.
Yeah.
So y'all are here. There's a set of double doors in the north that you could open up pretty easily.
I'll listen to them. Are they closed?
They are closed at the moment.
I will listen to them first.
Just at kind of first listen, you don't hear anything out of the ordinary.
Kugal, actually, maybe you should make sure the Queen and Sarov are both still okay. If there were others, then maybe they went to attack them.
Others.
Others.
Should I go back the way we came?
Whichever way you think is quicker. I have no idea which way is quicker.
Would I know which way was quicker?
You would have no idea.
Okay. We haven't spent a lot of time in there.
I would say, I'll tell you what, make let's call this, screw it, an investigation check.
God. 1 minus 1. I trip over my shoelaces.
You're not even sure if that's really a door.
What is this thing?
God bless, man. That's yeah.
So, I mean,
The crossbow
it's
bolts
impossible to
is
say
like-
because it was such. Everything happened so quickly in going, through that whole chase to where you are now, and you're now. I will say you have been in this room previously, and you would be aware of where it is in relation to like Sarev's room. So whether or not one's closer or not, you're not sure, but you definitely know the hallway will get you where you want to go.
I would probably stick to that. So I'll just go out the door. I'll pick I'll take a right
Okay.
and just
Start.
I won't go far because I don't want to leave her. But I'll just go around, just stick my head around the corner and
Okay.
yell for Red and Colt.
Okay. And it doesn't take long before you both start hearing the sounds of each other's voices. And about the same time,
Marco!
you first kind of hear his pings. Hey! Hey! Hey!
We're here.
Aelin, Kugo, come in. Where are you guys?
We're in the throne room. This
They're
way.
in the throne room. They're in the throne room.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going to start.
Do you know where that is?
Start.
I don't know. I'm not from here.
I got a big brain. I use my history of remembering things.
Okay, make a history check with, let's say, with advantage
they're
because
with-
you've been here.
They're in sort of a distance between us. We're not that far away.
Hey, 17.
Okay. Yeah, even with all the craziness, you feel like how hard could walking in a straight line be?
True.
And you fight every instinct to take a left turn every time there's the opportunity, and keep going straight. And eventually, even though these main hallways are still pretty dimly lit, you do see the silhouette of Kugal off in the distance, and moments later, you're standing face to face.
Google's in the door.
Well, he's kind of walking down the hallway, so you're kind of meeting up in the hallway.
We made
Google. Yeah, we're here, man. Where were you guys? We took care of the thing.
Yeah, we killed the bad guy.
Look, into the throne room quickly. Follow me. And then I'll explain on the way.
And we saved some people.
Well, we managed to save the queen as far as we
good.
know. Sorev followed us, or we followed Sorev to the queen's chambers and found her under attack
Oh, shit. Was it another Sahu again?
Yeah, were there two of them?
by Oceanus.
I'll stop following her for a second. I'll say,
Huh?
what?
What do you mean?
Yeah, we were just as stunned as you are, but we managed to chase him through a hidden tunnel to the throne room, where we did manage to stop him, but we've got a problem, guys.
Where's Aelin?
She's with Oceanus' body in the throne. Let's go this way.
Yeah, we're right behind you.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're able to make your way, no problem, back towards the throne room. It seems like as crazy as everything was in the area of the layer that y'all were in, this couldn't be more opposite. There's like nobody over here, so it seems like whatever attempt at distracting everybody to want the opposite side seemed to work, because you haven't seen a guard yet.
Do we go in the throne room?
If you want to.
Yeah, I do want to.
Yeah. Yeah, follow.
Okay, well, I'm in the throne room with
Yeah,
Red.
let's
and-
go.
Yeah.
We need to regroup.
Yeah, you walk in, the throne room's pretty dimly lit still. Again, no windows, just torch lit. And you see Aelin kind of kneeling over the body of Oceanus.
Oh, shit.
So he was a bad guy. He wasn't a friend of ours.
Well, we followed a trail of bodies that he left for us on his way to the queen's room. At last sight, she was alive. We left with Sorev with her. So.
She was. What do you mean she was alive? What? Like, was Oceanus was attacking her?
Yes.
He had a dagger to her, and he said when I walked in, because I was the first to arrive, you weren't supposed to see this.
And you said a secret passage?
Oceanus knew of one, and we pursued him down,
And brought you here?
here we are.
How would he know that?
It's a great question. He also said something about, like, we are the vanguard, so I assume maybe you guys were fighting something else. The shadow from the deep rises, something about when the seas turn black. So.
That does not sound
He
great.
said this in common.
Oh, yeah,
Common.
that
He had to
part.
speak common the whole time,
Right,
too?
yeah.
I looked down his body. What a prick. I trusted that guy blindly.
Oh, hey, does anyone want this poison? It almost killed me. Here's a whole
vial?
vial of it, yeah.
Vial of poison.
Yeah. Anyone?
I mean, if you don't
Maybe
want
we
it,
could
I'll
sell
take
it. Someone's always willing to buy that.
Oh, we could use that on
keep it.
something, I'm sure. But I'd rather.
I'll take it.
How'd you get here? Where's the queen at? She was in trouble, right? Should we go back to her?
Yes.
We need to check on
Sarov stayed with her.
Red, make a history check for me.
I can't believe I didn't. I will never trust a random person again,
Neither will I.
even if we save them. We gotta frisk them
Sure.
from now on, or something.
Yeah, not.
Something.
Nah.
What do we call
Oh,
this?
wait, you know what? I almost forgot. Make a history check as well.
Oh, okay. I got big history brain. I love history.
You Mega Mind over there?
Is this a vial of basic poison?
My brain's so big.
10.
10 was it?
Okay.
So this was technically your thing, but you
Colt remembers.
but you witnessed it because you were latched on. Like you both.
Oh yeah, we were there
experienced
together.
this.
The weird dark
Oh, the
sea thing.
hellscape?
You
Yeah.
remember in this weird dark hellscape that the ocean that was there turned black in front of you, in terms of like her recounting Oceanus's final words sort of pinged that a bit.
You said Oceanus's dying words were the ocean was going to turn black?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That's
Sounds crazy.
Well, that was when I was holding on to you, and
weird, man.
you had your
Weird.
weird darkness stuff going on back when your friend showed up that we tried to kill and tried to kill us. Maybe I think that's what
Oh
happened.
yeah.
There was
There
some
was
vision.
a ton of bad stuff in that vision. That was not
The
great.
ocean was very black. I
It
recall.
was black.
So
Right.
I guess that's his warning saying something's coming.
Yeah, and there's gonna be like bodies and fire and bad stuff everywhere.
And apparently the sea elves of Oceanus' body have lost their damn minds and succumbed to whatever it is, or I guess think they can't stop it. I don't know. That's
You hear footsteps echoing in the room. Oceanus is not moving.
yeah, paranoid mode. Shield gun.
And you hear the sound of that kind of secret door in the wall that you all ran through open, and through it walks Sarov and the Queen.
Oh. Whew, lower that guard. Hi.
He says, Sarov says, the Queen has reminded me that Oceanus, he is part of a problem that we have not seen for an age.
Problem?
And he's still kind of moving towards you pretty slowly with the Queen. She looks pretty weak at the moment, and she's kind of holding her side.
Oh, I don't hesitate. I see that stuff. I start walking up to him, taking a vial out of my gauntlet again. I wouldn't be subtle about it. I'll hold it up like this. I'll say, "Come here real quick." Hold the needle.
The Queen sees this and kind of pulls back for a moment, but then
No, it feels good. I promise.
I've been stabbed enough times today.
This is a good stab, and it'll close whatever you got going on your side there.
Fair enough.
I'll look for the wound, and I'll just right into it, and pinch my thumb and cast Cure Wounds on her.
And it certainly does its work. as it heals for...
9.
Nice.
Okay. She winces and then kind of eases. Sarv actually didn't seem to hesitate or try and like move in front of you or anything. He
Trust.
seemed to trust you.
Saved his life from the crocodile.
He
Yeah.
he says
He doesn't worry
uh,
about us with our gaping, black-veined wounds, crossbow bolts sticking out of our shoulder.
Priorities.
He says the Sahuagin, they've always been brutal, bloodthirsty even, but it's unusual for them to make a move this aggressively. This assassination is out of character, but the Sahuagin, there are records that point to them being able to mimic certain seafaring humanoids if they are born close enough to one of their colonies.
What?
Whoa.
They are referred to as a Malenti.
I look back to Oceanus' body. Still looks like sea elf, right?
In every way. Completely convincing, and there's not been one accounted for in my lifetime.
So Oceanus isn't a seal?
My assumption, being that he is in league, clearly, with the Sahuagin, is that he must be one of these Malenti.
Is that a magical thing, or is that just a born that way thing and raised that
Completely
way?
biological.
Oh my, that's... Alright, well that's odd.
I had no reason to believe that
A Malenti?
it wasn't possible, but no one has witnessed one in quite some time, perhaps because no one has survived to tell about it.
We found him in a ship with smugglers, captured, bound. How? This can't be some long con, right? Am I losing my mind? How was he there on purpose, hoping? I don't know what to think.
Maybe he really was just a prisoner.
It's possible that he was captured without revealing his identity, and he just found his way into the perfect situation, or he was aware that we were making a deal with these smugglers and purposefully was captured.
I see. Maybe to get more info, pretend to be prisoner.
Right.
Because I'll look at Kugal and Aelin. You guys look a little rough.
Yeah, that's so,
Yeah.
not so great.
Take
Actually,
a
what
stutter step.
Can you take care of yourself right now? Are you okay?
I'm alive. Can I cure myself? No.
Oh.
It literally was my last. It took everything.
Are you bloodied?
What's the percentage for blood?
50?
50.
Oh, I'm under 50.
Are you mortal? It's
Mortal's under
10%.
10. 10 or under.
Are you mortal?
Quite.
Hit him then.
You see Kugal just standing there, and there's just like blood coming out of his nose.
Just kind of.
You look a little out of it, Kugal. I'll take my last colorful vial filled with liquid. I'll twist it, and I don't know where to stick it. You look hurt, kind of.
It doesn't matter.
I'll tell you, we'll just go. I'll just stick it in his neck and cast Cure Wounds. Kugal, you will heal for. Oh, big numbers. 12. And that is all little vials of my gauntlets are now just dark. No glow at all.
The use of
I'll pay you back tomorrow.
Malenti is... it's a far cry. It requires an entire lifetime of dedication. And to use it in this manner means I'm honestly sort of confused by it myself.
Use it. So it's... I mean, I consider Oceanus just his own person. You saying so he was just used as like a
It's
tool
a
to do whatever this
in
is?
the arsenal of Sahuagin.
That's dark, man. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Oceanus, and I don't even look angry. I kind of look like I'm pitying him right now, just looking at his corpse. Did y'all, like, I don't know, did you talk to him or anything, or was it just, like, come to blows, or, like, how'd it go down?
Well, he tried very successfully. I mean, as successful, but before, like, actually murdering us. And then there was a pursuit, and then more of almost killing us. I called him a bitch, I think.
Oh, it got heated.
There was, yeah, I mean, he almost killed me.
Y'all did great work keeping up with them.
It was a lot. I'm not in shape.
Yeah, neither am I. I'm like, my robes aren't tattered.
We didn't have time or foresight, I guess, to try and ask questions. I imagined once when he was like, "You're not supposed to be here," he wasn't going to say anything in my mind. And then his little, right before he died, you know, we're the Vanguard. I feel like that's, yeah.
I see. I guess there's a harsh lesson to be learned here, then. Now I look a little more angry while looking at his body.
The queen speaks up,
I'll stay quiet.
says, "We have underestimated the Sahuagin, clearly. They are calculated in this, and while they are truly the most fearsome monsters, clearly they have tact as well. I cannot thank you enough. Softskins though you may be, you have proven yourselves quite worthy. You have my eternal gratitude, and I feel I have no choice but to grant your request for Sarav to join you in Saltmarsh. Should your people agree to terms, then we would be more than happy to add Saltmarsh to our list of allies in this fight."
I would say we're happy to hear that, but I can't say I approve of the circumstances it took to get there. I'm just glad everyone's okay that could be okay. We split off at the start. I don't even know what to say about that. I'm sorry we weren't there with y'all to help deal with that.
It's fine. You guys had your own.
We did catch that Sahuagin. We took him down. He took down one lizard folk in front of us, but Art was there too. She helped a lot. Then we had to save a bunch of people from...
Two.
Oh, we took... Yeah, that's right.
We saved a lot of people from the burning room, though.
They had locked him in the barracks. They were burning it.
The lizard folk.
I don't know. Maybe Oceanus did it. Maybe the Sahuagin did it. But either way, we were able to get as many out as we could. But a lot died.
So barbaric.
This was very, very precise.
I think it's honestly worked out best that we did split up so that you guys could save those that you did.
Yeah, but there was when we're fewer in number like that, the chances for one of us to, are much higher. I guess in the future I'll try to be more careful about that.
We'll stick together.
It is curious. I do wonder what is spurring on this outward expansion. The Sahuagin have stuck to the deep for generations, and while they are extremely aggressive, if you wander into their territory, it's not often that they push so hard and so aggressively inland. There's something is not right.
Can I reiterate to them also the whole story of what he said when he was dying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is but
The thing.
can you send me that too? His whole little speech. I tried to type, but
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah. Truly troubling final words. But I cannot imagine what they mean.
Not sure either. I don't quite understand fully.
I make a gem face to Colt, like,
I don't really. I'm not a big prophecy guy, but I can tell you what I've seen thanks to visions sometimes for reasons. But
yes.
those words ring a little more true than I'd like to say. There might
do
be
you
something real bad coming.
Can you explain?
Strange wizards, warlocks out of the blue while we're on the way here, coming and having a visit with us. Just talking about some dark stuff. I don't even remember specifically what he said, but I know the vision I had. Like undead, bones, death everywhere on the beachfront, things crawling out of the water at us, black oceans, just... Again, I'm not really... superstition's kind of like who does that? But this feels different. This feels more real.
Perhaps the Sahuagin are not acting alone.
I mean, I don't think so. And I look back to Oceanus again.
Well, as unfortunate as it may be, I suppose it would be fortuitous if Saltmarsh, your town, would accept our request for aid. The queen speaks up again and says, I will send Sarav along with 2 additional lizard folk guard who speak the common tongue, for better or worse, to safeguard you there and to safeguard Sarav once you are there in Saltmarsh. I anticipate you will be able to send word back once you know what the leaders of Saltmarsh decide to do.
I think we have methods for that, but just out of curiosity, how good are they on a boat?
How good are the lizard folk in a boat?
Yeah.
Not held hostage.
As good as anyone else?
Perfect.
Because we got a boat waiting on us.
We happen to have a ship that could use a few more hands with the assistance. So that's excellent. It works.
Perhaps they would be able to join you then on your journey to the sea.
Couple of good seamen, if you will.
Yes.
She says, I must admit, I had low expectations of you all when you arrived, and for a brief time could not decide if you were incompetent or here on behalf of, I don't know, the Sahuagin, or I did not know what to make of you. But your actions have shown me that the soft skins are more than just soft skins. I don't. And you see, like, she doesn't really know, like, how to give, like, a compliment.
We're medium skins.
It will take time for us to mend the wounds that were done here, but this home is also your home.
Well, that's very kind of you. Those are
Thank you.
some deep words.
Yeah.
If need be, I'm positive with our level of influence we have now at Saltmarsh, I could say the same.
You guys are okay to stay here? Or is it like...
This is our home for now, until we take back our rock home from the Sahuagin.
I'm pretty sure, like, I've been in Saltmarsh all my life, but I don't remember finding anyone that has, like, I think they're called sending stones. It's a way to send messages long distance. You familiar with that, Red? I feel like you would be. No? There's got to be someone there. Maybe that weird trader. All right, and then don't mind me. I'm just figuring stuff out.
You know, there's at least one kind of magical individual in Saltmarsh, Kelladek the Unspoken.
Oh, that's right. There's also that person that wanted a submarine, I believe, from us. So I think I can think of a few names.
Yeah.
They gotta have some weird stuff.
All right.
If I recall, back when we were working our way towards the Queen's quarters, we found Oceanus's trident, right? Wasn't it in a body, or was he carrying it?
Yes. Yeah, it was in one of the bodies of the guards in the guardhouse in front of the Queen's quarters. Obviously, the secret passage bypassed that checkpoint, but
I would like to I would like to ask the Queen if it would be okay if I retrieve that and took that with me.
Yeah.
Certainly we do not want to keep it here.
I mean, he made it.
But what I make, I wasn't listening. What's up?
The trident.
Oh, yeah, I made.
You enhanced
We
it.
repaired it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you
Or-
fixed it.
I
or you
did.
fixed the crossbow.
But we didn't know it
One
was
of
going to be
I recall
malintentions.
seeing a body with a trident shoved in the wall, and I started looking a little disappointed.
But on those seeing stones, wouldn't it be great if we get the council to pay for it? Be a city expense and not
It's a business thing.
a LFFB
Yeah,
expense.
you know what? I like the way you're talking. Yeah, that sounds good.
It's for taxes.
Funding's always real good.
That's right.
I'm going to have, Queen is speaking, going to have Sarv escort me back to my chambers. You are more than welcome to rest here throughout the day before you travel back to Saltmarsh.
I think I agree. I'm kind of spent right now.
We should also look into like portals.
I don't.
That would be fantastic.
I'll be honest. I haven't even fathomed the idea of creating something like that. You know how to do that?
No, but it'd be awesome, right? Fast
Well,
travel.
of course it'd be
Or
awesome.
you
Yeah.
just be here and then we're in the city.
I just don't. I can't even. I don't know the science behind that, but I guess we could keep an eye out for.
It's
something.
magic.
Yeah, but all magic has a bit of
That was sarcasm. It's
Oh, you're messing with
yeah,
me.
it's magic.
Oh, I get
It's
it.
like- we'll figure it out.
Maybe a book somewhere that talks about something like that.
Mm.
If there is, I'll.
If
read
you're
it.
into reading books for magic, yes.
I don't really do that if I'm being honest.
I don't know.
Except I do have one book I read. It's from my family, but I don't think there's anything new in it right now.
Mm.
Sarv looks at you and says, once I have the Queen situated and have dealt with the remaining guards, I will be back into my quarters.
Do we want to plan to leave like tomorrow? I'm guessing.
Yeah,
I
I'd say
feel like
sooner the better.
I was getting a good sleep, but I feel like we were kind of abruptly woken up because of Kugel. Actually, you heard everything at first, didn't you?
Yeah.
I didn't hear much at first. It was a strange feeling that woke me, but
That's a good gut instinct. We're gonna
Yeah.
need that in the future.
True. Very true. Yeah, I'd say the sooner the better.
You see Sarv kind of nod his head to all of you and then usher the Queen kind of out the double doors that you came in. And so once again, it's just the four of you.
We gotta. I'll look back to Oceanus' body. I have the feeling that I might be a little naive.
Same.
Well, he was in prison.
He was, doesn't it? I always thought kind of like, I don't know, good and bad were clear cut, but this is a absolute example of something we did almost had horrendous consequences.
I mean, we just assumed the smugglers were bad people, if you will. And anything that the bad people have clearly is not a bad person in their prison. But it could just been neutral people locking up a bad person.
Right.
just think if he had succeeded.
Right.
If it wasn't for you two, he would
Yeah,
have. Sounds
the-
like.
Great work.
The guilt that they could have placed at our feet
Oh god.
for having brought the Queen's assassin
Oh,
into their
jeez,
home.
Yeah. That would not have been great.
No kidding.
We wouldn't be welcome back here anymore. And we'd had a great
The
report
war
at the
that would have
council.
followed us home.
Yeah. Well, they love us there. Saltmarsh Town Council people.
We come running over the hill
We're
with
the-
lizard folks chasing us.
Yeah. We're the
It's like the
biggest.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
We're their biggest fans.
I mean,
They will remember us forever.
I've always been kind of the benefit of a doubt kind of guy, you know. But something like this, we really need to come to an agreement how we're going to approach this stuff from now on. Like,
I have big trust issues now.
if someone's in danger, we just rush in and save them, right? But what if it's an Oceanus that's in danger and we save him and it turns out I don't know. I'm torn on that now. I'm gonna look very out of place with myself right now. Like I don't know what to think anymore.
You don't either. It's like,
Broke.
I mean, there's magic that you can like make people tell you the truth and stuff. Just don't know how to tap into that.
That'd be pretty useful, I suppose. In the moment, it might not be as useful. What if someone's being fired at by a bunch of archers or something, and
Yeah.
they're screaming, "Help me!" and cowering, but it turns out
Well, it'd be
again it's an
after.
Oceanus. I don't know.
It'd be after the. We'd be like, hey, let's go out to eat, and then
Go on a quick little date with them or something, figure stuff out.
And
Going
then it
to
turns
Applebee's.
out we throw them in a room and like lock it and like,
Who are you?
yeah, who are
What
you?
are you about?
Tell us the real truth. Now you trust us. Well, yeah, I say we rest up. I mean, because I'm really tired, and we can go out first thing after we're done.
Yeah, I need to sleep on this. I don't know what to think anymore. I guess the only place I know to go is Sarah's quarters, so I guess y'all want to head there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they going to need assistance to kind of clean up?
I'm sure they wouldn't turn it down.
Like, depinning
like-
bodies from the walls and
Right.
that thing?
Yeah, it's a mess what we ran past, isn't it? Just body skewered.
Yeah.
I start looking at the watch I don't have. Like,
It's
They
like
got plenty of people. to deal with.
It's like-
they got-
it's like 3 a.m.
yeah.
I had
I
one
could
guy in that
really
burning
go-
room. He swore he'd help out, so he's probably.
Yeah, the L. He's the commissioner of the LFB right now.
All right, and with
Yeah,
that,
it's
we'll
like-
go ahead and call that there for the evening. Oh my gosh!
I
Oh
want
my
to rest
gosh!
in
Huh?
Sorov's room. I need to rest.
Yeah, we technically long resting right now.
I mean, you technically just woke up.
That's true. Well,
that's
we got
fine.
woken up.
Like 10,
I can go back to
10
sleep.
minutes ago. We were asleep.
We were chilling, and suddenly shit hit the fan. I believe. Yeah.
Y'all handled that better than I anticipated, considering only 2 of you went to each encounter. I expected all of you to be there at
It was like a
Oceanus thing.
story fork position. Like
Yeah.
they do this or they do this.
But
Turns
I'm-
out they did both.
But I'm big
Hell
on
yeah.
look, if nothing else, I'm big on like leaving it up to y'all. Like I try to plan for kind of both. I try to guess what's gonna happen, but obviously I'm that's only gonna be so accurate. But y'all did really well. Good job.
Hell yeah. We're all alive too. Especially you guys. You guys had the more dangerous side of the stuff.
Absolutely.
Them numbers could have been like
That
dead.
level 2's cure wounds on myself.
Yeah,
Wow.
Clutch.
I'm not.
3 hit points left.
3 hit points?
Yes.
Damn.
Red's doing pretty good.
Drama.
Red's doing pretty good standing in the back over here.
I'd use my last spell slot to kill him.
Yeah,
That sounds pretty alien.
that was it.
I was like, either I'll kill him or I'm killed.
That was wild.
Yeah,
Well done.
Yeah, well done, everybody, and thank you, everybody, for joining us this evening after our month hiatus. We'll be back next Friday, for our Phandelver campaign, and then in 2 weeks again for
Light
the
work.
next episode of Ghosts of Saltmarsh. And so we'll see what's going to happen once y'all are traveling back to town.
Question before we
episode.
end
We're just gonna
the
fast-
session.
Yeah,
Do we level up?
you're just going to steal my valor, huh? You're just going to steal my riz like that?
Actually, we're leveling down.
Level 3 now.
We're going back to
You know what? I was gonna have y'all no. you all gain a level.
Level 5? All right.
Level 5.
That's a huge one.
Yay.
Yeah.
Now I can kidney punch twice.
Hell yeah.
So yes, so thank you everybody for watching so much. We'll be back. So yeah, if you liked this session, give it a like. It lets the all-knowing YouTube algorithm know that we're doing something that y'all like, and it helps us out. If you really want to help us out, subscribe and
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends about us. Come hang out. We have good D&D times here.
And come to Covington Comic Con.
Yeah, next
Check
weekend,
out my
right?
stuff.
Next weekend.
Friday, Saturday.
We really need to go to that. We should go like a Saturday. Like, no joke.
You said this last time.
Yeah, I know, but if
That's
you like,
true.
we hold each other
And me and
accountable,
Caroline.
we'll do it. It's like working out together.
Last
you know what
time.
I mean? We did. We were like, we gotta go. We were like, yeah, and then we just fucking did.
We went. No. We
Y'all
JD
went?
and I
We went.
They told it. They talked about it.
What do you think? They
Why
got
didn't you
those fly
harass me?
t-shirts?
We did.
I need 3 harassments or I won't do it.
What do you think they got
Two's
those
not
fly
enough, and
t-shirts?
Two's not enough.
Force too much.
Oh,
You do it 4, it's annoying. You do it 2, it's not enough. 3, let's go.
Perfect balance.
We're in.
All right. Well, if you're in the Memphis, Southwest Tennessee area, whatever, in this vicinity, come hang out at Covington Comic Con. Maybe we'll catch you there.
Check it out on Facebook too, because Jesse's cousin, who helps put this thing on, he runs around Covington putting up videos as Budget Batman, and his son as Refund Robin. They go
Oh my
to various
Refund Robin.
Refund Robin.
pretty great.
Is Budget Batman.
Oh,
I told him
get
it should have been Rebate.
Rebate, right?
Rebate Robin. But yeah, he goes into some various Covington businesses and harasses them and passes out passes to come to the con.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, go to Facebook, look at Covington Comic Con page. It's great.
Well, we'll see y'all there. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you next time.
Good night.
Peace.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.